Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 12 of our Let's Play campaign, Belts and Blocks. We have all the blocks, we have all of the belts here, and we are only going to get more belts and more blocks everywhere. And today we will be, well, summarized from last time. Scaled up a lot of things, everything just scaled up a bit more. Everything is now working on reds. Red belts, these I'm ready to put in more copper, but I don't really need more copper. Oh, I can see I made a mistake here. I did not upgrade everything. Yeah, but I do have them in my inventory. We're not going to do that now. We can do that sort of whenever we get around to it. What I will do today is actually I'll be starting on the giant science factory. Let's get some lights because lights are fun and good and that makes you able to see what the hell I'm doing here. Come on, put them in here. Thank you. All right, let's start with the title. I've been contemplating what I should start with because the blue science is of course the most enticing part. But that is, it's going to be the military science because military science will help me actually defend my perimeter. Go away with that. There. These guys up here are dangerously close to being triggered. So I need to be able to do that. And I currently am not able to do it because I don't have enough military science. So with that, hold on. We just need to check. We write it in silver. The name is in silver. Here. This one is the military science is sponsored by Arc Raven. And for a special tribute to Arc Raven, I have now lost my car just for your pleasure. So I can say, I wonder where my car is. And well, actually, I am in the luxurious position of having two cars now. And that makes it everything much easier. This one will be military. Then I have to clean this one up. And how long is military? Oh, shorter, obviously. Could have counted the numbers. Oof. Cool. So that's military. Arc Raven, military. Thank you for sponsoring that. And like so many other things that I have built, then this is again, look, oh, look, I have a red balancers now. Do I? Yep, red balancers. Cool. And I don't want to look at this. Okay, so in my base in a book, yes, base in a book, a series of tutorials on YouTube, I have created a number of blueprints. These blueprints are easy to copy, easy to use, and they basically get all the stuff we want done. So let's see our piercing rounds. Oh, hold on. Let's start by looking at it. Gray science, military science. It's just because I've done this so many times that I kind of jump to conclusions here. Military science, the big problem of this, you call it problem, but challenge of this is the 49 iron. This is swallowing huge amounts of iron. This is also the reason why I went out and kept some more iron. Now, what I need to do here is figure out a way to get that in here. Piercing rounds, grenades, gun turrets. Specifically, the gun turrets are really painful. But we'll start with the easy one. And that was here. So I think we can make this one. And the great thing about it is I can just stack them on top of each other. What is also interesting or key of this one is actually these are inserting on the outside. And the outside could go in, but it could also go up here. Oops. Because when it goes up here, it goes into the next block, and the next block is actually where I'll build my military science. Interesting thing is this will be rather small since everything is already produced up front or in advance here. These are not relevant. These are... Oh, that's actually totally not relevant. Here. This one will probably be either copper or iron. No, copper or steel. In one is iron. This one has to be steel. Because this one has to be copper. Because copper, I need way more copper than I need anything else. And because I need more copper, I need to make sure that's the better one. This one is only going out, so that's fine. This one will be copper. Let's find some copper and shove it in here. There. And now this whole bus thing is coming into life. But don't worry. Don't feel bad that this is just where I need to start the base. We're gonna have many other different things that are less bus-like. Less bus-like. Is that even a word? And see, now it becomes quite evident, because this one should not be. This one should not be the green. The green one should be up here. That was just me being lazy, and laziness is, well, that just means things are not getting done properly. Good. I think actually we need the green circuits all the way up here. Yes. This will be green. I think that makes sense. And then again, this one has to be cut. I really like messing with these belts. I just love belted designs. And all these things, like, I could build it from the perspective of, well, I don't really care. I'm going to change it into robots at some point, but I'm not. I'm genuinely saying this has to be sustainable, and that's why I've put that effort into making things robust and perform well. Yeah. So there, and the green signs continues. And unfortunately, that means this complicated thing here has to be replicated. Well, not really like it's a big deal. If I could build it once, I can build it again. I think I actually can't do it this way. I really like this way. Of course, it's not going to be fully stacked up. I cannot just move it one back if there is a problem. Cool. That one is now good. Now that means this one could be, I could at least pretend that this was full copper. And lo and behold, this has to be fixed again. Could just have done this properly from the beginning instead of all this silliness. Okay, I know that this one needs to be copper or a full copper belt, but at this point I can live with it being just, you know, less here. So I'll take this blueprint. Boom. And the reason why I do so much belt storage is simply the fact, and I don't know if you're gonna like this excuse or not, I really like it. I really like the look of this. And of course, these two will not be able to support 8 lanes. I am keenly aware of it. One of these support 1 lane. But from this perspective, I just use it as belt storage. And not because I need it, but purely aesthetic reasons. Purely aesthetic. Make no mistake about it. This is purely aesthetic. Did I make that clear enough? Purely aesthetic. There. That's the only draw on this. So of course they'll fill up first. Once they're filled up, then we'll take it from there. Cool. It's just a trickle coming in, and that is disconcerting us. And it's in and of itself. And actually I need to move the whole damn thing. Because this one, what is this? This is heavily used. That one is not heavily used. So there. That's what we're gonna do. And that means at this location, this has to be steel. It's gonna be a bit annoying. How are we going to do it? We are gonna take the steel here. Steel is too precious for me to be able to do anything better than this. Go. Because that allows room for the iron to come in here. Perfect. Go. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing red inserters and we're missing the blue assemblers. Perfect. I don't mind that. We also need a few more belts, as always. Good opportunity to put in our excess old belts, as usual, and take half of that. Yes, please. Red inserters. That's too many, but whatever. That one's also too many. I just take too many of them. Yeah, this is fine. Yellow inserters, not sure I really need those anymore. And let's go up here and have my nanobots do the work. We are actually researching more nanobot range, and that's quite nice if we get it. Or when we get it. It's not like an if, but it's a when. Look at this. Here we are. Perfect. The reason why much more copper is needed, so that's why the copper is the near one. Why is this not working? Ooh, I'm a moron. Yes, thank you. I actually had to make sure that it goes in on the inside. All right. I'll try that. I completely forgot that. And I'm actually going to use the outside lane. There. Cool. And it works. So how many? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So between number 2 and number 4, this one, I'm now inserting on the this one. This is a lane balancer or side balancer. So the first 6 machines they put on the outside, which becomes the inside, and the other one puts at the outside, becomes the inside. Perfect. I will need to have a small box right here, I suppose. That just makes sure that I have enough in there. How much do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. That's what we need. Why are you not working? Oh, you're unable to export. That's crazy. Now you can export. Perfect. Nice. All right, so that's the first one. Let's mark it. And that's actually marked fine. Maybe that's not a best location. Okay, next one. Let's do grenades, I suppose, because they're kind of... No, let's make gun turrets. Look at the craziness of the gun turrets. Luckily, I have already figured that out once, so... What the hell is this? I have no idea. These are gun turrets. Yes. They are quite crazy. So the question is how many do I need? Because this one will be the one dictating the flow. Let's plop this down, or no, you know what? Let's actually look at the blueprint first. There. This one. Thank you. What else? Let's do road nanobot speed. I like speed. Here. So what happens is these are very compressed, and there's a reason why this is yellow. No, not really. Make it yellow, not make it this. So these are 2 iron lines in. That's crazy. And what do we have on the other side? That's going to be copper in here. And then outbound we have. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is the crafting speed? That's strange. Why would I have 10 in a blueprint when it takes 8 seconds? I don't know. Because this... Let's build it closer. Where is it? There. I'm down at this point. I'm just contemplating whether I can. I think the correct answer is this one. Then I'll make something like this. Whoops, oops, oops, oops. That's not what I wanted. That was not well thought out. Good. Let me try again. Because I want them next to each other. There. And there will definitely be some things that need to be adjusted for this to make sense. First and foremost, I'm going to need an absolute crazy amount of iron coming in. Iron. And more iron over here. Yes. I'm just slowly working my way up here just to make sure that it works. Here. All right, so that's the iron deposits coming in. Well, one side, the other side, it's over here. Why is this not? Oh, right. Right, that's the difference. So in this case, it is actually true that I don't need any more. Cool. And here I'll have one inbound. This will be copper inbound. Yes, and this is outbound. Okay, and outbound, let's see. That means all of these has to be turned. What are the odds of me not making any mistakes while I'm building this? I'd say slim to none. Here. Okay, so now, of course, the biggest issue with this is the fact that I just do not have enough. And I'm kind of tempted to take this one instead. Because then I can take all of these four, even though it's not four, then I can just pretend that these are four crazy good lines. Actually, yeah. I only need 3 lines, so this is actually wrong. Because the first line goes here, no doubt. And it's the other 3 lines that... So this line will go up into... I'll just mark it up here. That will go into the... So now at this point, let's pretend that this is just working flawlessly. So this first one will go straight in. The second one will be split. Half of it in here, half of it in here, and there. This looks correct. So that's 1.5 in for each lane. Like it. And then we come to the usual problem here. Trying to make this work. I bet I'm gonna get a comment like, hey, you said you wanted to build something fancy and now all you do is build buses and ups and down. But yes, I completely agree. And yet I don't agree. Good. No. Actually not. I'll take another line. All right, let's move up here and you can easily see how things are just not keeping up. It's just impossible to keep up. How are we doing here? Awesome. Of course, this is probably not gonna keep up as well. Let's see. Once the whole damn thing gets up and running. I don't know. I think it should be able to get all the way down there. Did I completely miss this one? We know that everything... Okay, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It can fill it up. Perfect. And this one as well. You just move straight up and jump under the Arc Raven military science. Nice. And that means we just need one more. Unfortunately, we will not be able to do the entirety of this one. Last one as part of the military science is grenades. This one is going to make 8 grenades. And it takes 8 seconds. So that's 1 grenade per second. So I'm going to have to double this one up. Boom and boom. Perfect. This one is our output. So we'll just start by moving it up here as well. This one. And that one. It's such an absurd amount of science or of materials I need for the military science. Good thing this is not a death world. Got it. And it looks like we are out of blue inserters. I wonder how many. We're also out of lamps. You can see everything. All this iron is finally disappearing. Logistics mall. Let's get in here. Get some blue inserters. While we're at it, anything else we're missing? I could do with a few of these. Just 2 more, then I'm happy. And move up. So we can start to see that things are working. And the great thing about this is I can easily just fill up. I mean, this one, I can take 1 more here. This one, I just keep filling up. This one is also fine. I mean, I can easily just shove things in from the left and when things start struggling in the middle of the base here. I was about to say the bus, but that would kind of reveal that I think this is a bus. Which it is not. There. And that comes the next challenge, because where is the coal coming from? So I think the coal is going to be on this line. I just don't know how to get there, but is that correct? If I could just get it 1 more. Got it. Let's move. Oh, fuck me. That is just, sorry for swearing. That was a bit of a slip. Try not to do that too much. Oh dear. Why, oh why? I know why, but it just sucks anyway. And I'll just get... so it's just not keeping up. And this one is empty because why? It's raw wood. Let's see. That's simply not getting enough. Okay, I'm gonna hack my way out of this one. Boom. There. That did not do much because it's so damn slow. So I need to make sure that I get enough copper. Not enough, and things are just dwindling again. But clearly we need to make sure that the power supply is doing better, and that's definitely going to be the next thing, which is actually not bad because I need to work on the copper or the coal. So I definitely this coal. This coal has to be put out into the belt here. But then it also should be put somewhere where I can make some power supply. Where would be a great place to make power? Because it's going to pollute a lot. I want to reserve this area over here so I can expand out here if I need more oil. I have 2 good oil deposits, so I don't want to mix it up. I think the best place is probably down here, which is like a stupidly far away. And it definitely will annoy these guys, and maybe even those. How are we doing? Oh yes, definitely. So I think we'll take coal out here, bring some of it up, bring a significant amount down here, and make a new location at this point called power, which will then be using a lot. And here we can have this one. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go in here, go up, around, and in. That's a very long path for this 5.1 million, but I don't care. I don't mind. Right, is it stockpiling? Yes, it is, but not a lot. All right, we panic is averted, or panic has subsided, and we can now move on. I can see the iron is just consuming everything we can do up here. Still 1.7 million, so we're not consuming as fast as we can. Well, I'm consuming as fast as I can. Is this one running? Nope. We need to use this more. Anyway, that's enough for now. Let's go back here to Arkraven's military city block. It's working, except for the fact that I just do not have any coal on the line, which is the next problem to fix. So with that, thank you very much for joining. I hope you are enjoying it as much as I am, and I'll be seeing you next time. Cheers.